Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today in the rarity of a pre-recorded episode. In fact, two pre-recorded episodes, one today and one tomorrow, because I'm busy this weekend. Well, technically not for like the entire day, I guess, but you know, busy enough. I'm just like, yeah, let's just pre-record some episodes. Let's do a little bit of Happy Home Paradise. You haven't done that in a while. So that's what we're doing. You know, it's obviously been a hot minute. From when I don't remember how long it's been since I've like not stopped doing Happy Home Paradise, but they've become a lot less regular. Oh yeah, hold on, Isabel's thing. Right now it's 9:59 p.m. on, okay, what day am I? This will be on Saturday, right? So on 29th Saturday of July 2023. So no, Saturday 29th of July 2023. Something whatever Isabel normally says, which I should probably remember at this point. Yeah, it's been a while since I've since the Happy Home Paradise episodes of Yonder passed. And you might be like, do you miss doing them? I don't say I miss them, but I don't exactly like resent them, I suppose, either. They're sort of just like, I think this is the right amount now to be doing them. I don't know why I had to start apparently every single conversation, every single episode about Happy Home Paradise with a meta conversation about me doing Happy Home Paradise, okay? It's just like, it's hard to think of a conversation topic which fits neatly in these 5 minutes, and then, because you don't have a lot of time until you actually start talking to Lottie and start customizing for someone. So you don't want to go into like a really long conversation where it's like, this could have been like a normal Animal Crossing episode where I talk about something, and it's just like, it's difficult, Oh my god, my life is so not joking. It's obviously very like inconsequential. It's just sort of conversationally meandering. But yeah, I mean, you might be like, what day have you recorded this on? I mean, you can probably see it for yourself. I recorded this on the same day that I recorded the Virtual Pets. Did I upload that video? I hope I did, because that should be coming out in about 2 hours or something. Apparently I didn't do the thumbnail art for it, or I didn't attach a thumbnail art for it, so, let's just correct that right now, before anyone notices. Almost to the end of July, so, my pre-recorded episodes are running out, so I had to start recording things again, which is, good and bad. Theoretically did it for Art Fight, did not draw much for Art Fight, I'm going to be honest. I was just a little bit too busy this month, but that's just life. That's just the give and take of the push and pull of, I was going to say thermodynamics. It doesn't even make sense. It's not like thermodynamics has much of a pull. I meant to say like magnetism, but magnetism doesn't really have quite the same ring as thermodynamics. Anyway, baskets? That's a very strange one. Seafood restaurant, okay. I'm kind of dissuaded from doing restaurants, so it's so many secret hideaways. Relaxing home, so all my dreams are present ones. Cooking lessons. Beneath the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. I'm gonna do the basket one because I don't understand it at all. Like, you want like a laundry room is kind of what I'm understanding. Which is actually, I don't think something I've done before if it's a laundromat. And if it's not laundromat, then I don't know. The possibility is also you just like want rattan baskets or something. Was your name's Bertha? That was definitely not one of the names I would have remembered. Okay, so it's not a laundry basket thing, as I was thinking. It just seems to be you liked like basket weaving, which I can respect that as a hobby. I'm gonna put you near a riverbank, I think, because underwater basket weaving, it feels like something which should be by a river. This river? I'm just trying to see if there's any place which doesn't have a whole lot of villages, which might be in like, the desert one doesn't really make sense, I'm going to be honest. Which might be, apparently we've got, which might be a bit more of an encouragement, I suppose, to choose some of the lesser chosen ones to do something a bit more unique. But I'm just gonna choose this for everyone. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't even remember the other people we done the customization for at that point. We done Robin's, it looks like, and I think hers was like a fancy manor or something. I don't even know who the other person is, like Renee? I cannot even remember doing her customization. I didn't look at who the other person was, to be honest. I think it was Ace. I also don't remember his. Was his a lighthouse? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would I put a lighthouse next to a river? But I do find it amusing how, like, I've done so many Happy Home Paradise videos now. There's actually genuinely, normally I have a pretty good memory and I remember a lot of things. But there are genuinely just like customizations I don't remember. Probably if you showed me a picture, I'd be like, oh yeah, I do remember it. But not this time. So let's see what we got to work with. Now, my initial hunch straight off the bat is I don't want to do a picnic area because I think we've done that at least like 3 times. A basket place is interesting, but there's not a lot of baskets. Oh, it's actually just like a rattan. Oh no, it literally just is every type of basket in existence. Okay. I was going to say there's not a lot of baskets in existence in Animal Crossing, but this has proven me slightly wrong. I do like this lattice wall. I don't like what the rope net wall looks like, but I do think something somewhat naturalistic works best. Oh, rope net's an interesting idea. So it's like you've got a jungle home, but we put you in a forest. So, okay, you know, that does convince me enough to do this, I think. And I do want to make it a long home rather than a short home. And we will, well, lighting stuff we'll think about later. But I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have a part area at the back. So we'll have a living space to begin with here. But that's what we do rattan flooring. I wish we could do accent walls for this stuff, but we can't. So we're going to have to deal with just putting rugs on the ground. But we're going to put a living area in the front, and then at the back will be like the basket weaving display area. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but don't think about it too hard. So just something simple like this. I don't know if I want a full walled area. I think we're going to go with a partial wall area. That's not partial. This is straight up a full wall area. What am I saying? Yeah, because I think a partial one might look a little bit better. It's natural wood, but it's quite a bit more ready than the other ones. So I think we're going to use dark wood as a bit of a contrast to this. Or we could use light wood, actually. That's an interesting idea. But we'll do something like this. And then we'll just put rattan furniture down here with a few baskets here and there. And then at the back, we're going to have like the bigger baskets that she's working on. So rattan bed. Does this have a darker coloration? I think it does. It's actually got some pretty wild colorations. Reddish brown? I mean, I guess it suits like your own cosmetics, in which case I want to change this back to the more reddy colour. I mean, Bertha yourself, you're kind of like that bluish teal. I don't really know if that's a teal colour per se, but you're kind of that colour, aren't you? So I think this will work. I'm going to, in fact, put your bed here and make it like a centrepiece of this wall. I think a peacock chair makes the most sense to me. I don't know if you have anything which perfectly matches this coloration. Peacock blue is a bit too strong, I think. I've just got like, if you haven't seen Off-Book Improvised Musical, you should definitely go see it because it's very fun. But I basically just got like random songs from that stuck in my head. It just like permanently is going to be stuck in my head. It's just going, I remember, justice is a cinch, I remember. And it's Atticus Finch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should genuinely go watch it. It's basically an improvised musical, and it's fantastic. I mean, that's basically it. It's long and short of it. That's it. The two people in it, Zach and Jess, so you've just improvised an entire musical. I guess I could do a picnic basket outside. They just literally just improvised an entire musical off the top of our heads, and it's just like, how did you even manage that? I don't even have a foggiest idea, but it is ridiculous to watch and genuinely a treat. But the songs in it are like super stuck in my head. Like, I remember, justice is a cinch. Okay, well, you seem like you're going to have a cat, I suppose. I don't know if it's particularly safe for a cat to be living in a place like this. I don't know if floral is really... No, it's not that close to coloration. Do we have that sort of like... I guess this is not too far off colour-wise. Yeah, okay, well, we can roll with it. We can roll with it. Yes, I kind of want to make... It just doesn't fit. I think we're just going to have to use a rattan armchair instead. The coloration does actually matter here because we've already kind of used up our green accent colour all over here. Oh, it's actually got parallax in it. That's pretty cool. So I want to have this place be blue to actually give it some sort of delineation from the outside area. At least that's my thinking. Justice is a cinch, I remember. Atticus Finch. Oh, that's not the right button. I think I'm going to put those seat things on the ground. You know the ones, for floor seats, which are just like little small pads or whatever. Yeah, this one. They kind of look like they fit. Round pillow. Ooh, blue. Yeah, okay, that would be a nice sort of shock of colour as well. Fits the accent colour. And then we could put both the bread basket and the fruits basket on here. Oh, just the fruits basket is actually compulsory. Okay, interesting. And then other things we can put on here, like, I don't know, I'm going to pretend there's like a natural shower out here or something. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know we're going to put a stroller here. Mainly because I think it'd be pretty irresponsible to raise a child in, like, a literal jungle environment. But what do I know? But we can make, like, a bath here. Not bath, like a bathroom. Which is interesting. I just want... Cosmos shower might be the... Is that the only freestanding shower option? No, there's a wall item which is a shower, isn't there? Yes, okay, I was going to say. I don't know if it's the right colour, but if it's got a brown coloration, then... Okay, copper, you know, I think that'll work. We could pretend that you've got a built-in shower here. It's probably a bit higher up, a bit too high up, I would say. And it's interesting because it's a sort of... Like, instead of having, like, a drainage system, you're just standing instead on the drainage system itself. I think that's at least reasonably creative, an idea. Bamboo basket's an interesting idea, like you're going out collecting materials for this. Smoke cured bamboo or dried bamboo? I think we're gonna have to go with smoke cured. I remember Atticus Finch. I feel like it makes more sense like this. Something like this. Pop that down, pop this down somewhere else. This doesn't really make much sense, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to misalign it like that. It looks very weird. Maybe we would just put the basket on here. So like you... Oh, you can't even put it up there. Okay, in which case I think we'll do this. And then revert this to being like that. It's a very interesting sort of layout of a room. It's like you're walking through a corridor. I think we've done that a few times, but this one looks particularly weird. Picnic basket outside. Some of this stuff just genuinely doesn't really fit, so not all of it I think is going to remain out here, but... And also in retrospect, I think we probably should have put the bath on this side so we can have more kitchen items over here. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's kind of like a jungle home, but it's only really a jungle home because the floor and wall pattern is a jungle, you know. Nothing else really is all that jungly, to be honest, so I'm gonna give myself a pass for that one. But you put the food here. Like, it'd be nice if we could change the rope flooring and wall setting to not, instead of being a jungle rooftop, just to be a general sort of forest, you know, like a deciduous forest. I think a wooden pendant light's actually a really nice idea because it kind of fits the sort of basket-esque feeling we're trying to recreate here. I guess I'll go with natural wood. I do want low light, maybe not that low light. That's I guess we'll have a slight green. This does feel like too low a light, but maybe something like that. Just imagining like all the green light reflecting out from the nature outside. Okay. I mean, it's quite a simplistic home design thus far, but yet again, you got to remember the prompt is baskets, which is like a, I don't really know what you do with that, to be honest. It's a bit of a strange one. We're sort of making it naturalistic, but we've got a sort of very much a weave-esque sort of vibe to it, you know? Like, these kind of look like baskets, so I guess I'm willing to put them down, but wait, yeah, hold on, that's the wrong place. That should be like this, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a strange concept. I guess we could put apple pie down. It's got like a interwoven. I guess, yeah, but that's basically the long and short of it, is we have a woven aesthetic going on. Oh, that's the wrong button. Maybe we could put one of these chairs outside. If I put peacock blue. It's sort of just chilling here. I want to face it outwards over here, but I think that's might be a bit strange. Actually, it's not that strange. If anything, it makes me want to do this to make that spread out a bit more. And what can we put in that corner? We can put... Good question. A bamboo lunchbox. Just load of random food things. Why not? Because then this gives us sort of like sitting area. Or you can go outside and... Well, not go outside, but go out and look at the wildlife, you know? People watching. This is a bathroom. Sort of. And then this is just like a general lounging area, kitchen. And this is where you get ready. I suppose it makes more sense to put this stuff here. But I think if I put the wardrobe and vanity stuff over here, it will be way too lopsided. Which I'm not particularly keen on. Because if it's too lopsided, or too like... Yeah, if it's too lopsided, it's going to be a bit too difficult to... Well, not really do anything, but it's more like it doesn't look great. I think otherwise. There's not a lot of things I want to polish in here. And we're keeping things kind of bare bone on the walls because the walls are like really busy right now already. I think it's a bit OTT if we make it even more busy. Okay, hold on. What are your recommended outfits? What? Basketball tank. Oh, because basket. I got it. I think casual chic dress is probably what we'll go with. It's a shame we can't give you this stuff. And it's a shame that this stuff gets put on a mannequin instead of something more reasonable, just like being put down. Yeah, okay, we can at least put that down. Wandering. I don't think there's going to be a stereo which really fits what we're going for. So I think we'll have to give it a pass. Capasso. How does that song go? Do you like this? 'Cause we can pass over it. Do you like this? 'Cause we can pass over it. Do you like this? I was thinking a straw hat would make the most sense. I don't know if I want to give you that colour of casual chic dress. I mean, yellow's a nice contrast. I kind of want to give you a brown one, but I don't think a brown one exists. Is there anything else which looks quite interwoven? Like this does, but this doesn't look like it's appropriate attire. Does anything else have a sort of like crisscross pattern? Do you like this? 'Cause we can pass over it. Do you like... It's really in my head. If you couldn't tell. Oh, this is an interesting one. It kind of looks like a basket pattern. Okay, you know what? I've convinced me. I'm willing to go with it. And I'm just seeing if there's any headgear which looks even more basket woven. I don't think anything can really top the straw hat though. So I'm inclined to stick with it. Oh, we can get a different colour. A ribboned garden hat. No, I think the straw hat's just a little bit better. It's a bit plainer, but I think that's what makes it work. There you go. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing outside. I don't think we're going to do anything particularly crazy. I do want to put like bamboos down by the riverside. Like maybe it would just be quite a large bamboo forest, to be honest, because I think that makes sense for where you source your materials from. Obviously, this kind of has to be a thatched roof. Can we do a green one? Nah. I kind of want to do a reddish brown one. There we go. Orange even, alright. Log cabin? I guess we'll do a log cabin. And we'll do... I don't know if we have a peacock coloured door. Maybe this one. I mean, it sort of does mirror the same sort of colour pop we have inside, so... There we go. We'll do that. Pop that down over here. Change... a slightly earlier morning. I don't think weather really matters much on this one. We'll change it to spring. And then we'll just put a load of bamboo down, methinks. What's my favourite song from the off-book musical thing? I don't know, that's a good question. Hold on, what does it start off with? It starts off with, "That dish is a risk. That dish is a risk." I can't remember the lyrics, the rest of the lyrics to that. That's as far as I remember. It's about legacy. That's the next one, isn't it? What's the one after that? Is it Looking at Clouds? No, it's Atticus Finch. It might be Atticus Finch. Atticus Finch is a really good song. Atticus Finch. I do want to make your home look like it's sort of just like tucked away in a corner of a world that's been forgotten, you know? So I think we'll put... I think we might actually just put you straight in the corner like this. And maybe over here we'll put like a picnic clearing area. But I think your actual homestead over here should be quite fenced in by these bamboo trees. And if anything, I kind of want to put a lattice fence down somewhere. I don't really know where. Maybe not this fenced in. But maybe something like this. I should have, like... Did I want this to be a more reddish colour? Yeah, probably. Okay, what's after? It's about legacy. I think it's Looking at Clouds. It's definitely not my favourite. But it's funny. So I think we'll do something like this. And then we'll have a little picnic area maybe near the front. What's after Looking at Clouds? Is it... One type of genius? One type of genius, one specific type of genius. There are other types of genius, no doubt. Something like that. Never lie. This is true with large ideas I can grapple, but I've never been to a bar fight in Cambridge and said, "How do you like them apples?" I kind of want to put like plants lining the side, to be honest. Maybe you like put your own potted plants outside. Hold on, I want the ones with, yes, the basket case, basket, or pot, I suppose is probably the more human word to use. Just something like this, you know. In fact, why don't we pretend you're fully in the wilderness. You got fences like this to keep your house, you know, maybe to keep like jungle animals or something, well, forest animals, from entering your homestead. Bit more closed off, but it makes it like, I suppose, mirror the actual basket energy. And it does mean that we don't need to put as many things down outside because we don't have room for it, to be honest. Any other sort of things that we can put down? Bird. I don't know if you'd really put a bird cage outside. Yeah, you probably wouldn't now. Think about it a bit more. I thought about that for more than a second. I was like, what's the bird going to do when it rains? Okay, so the final thing we'll do to fill up the space is we'll put just like a path, a brick path, because it looks like interwoven stuff. Well, let's pretend it's a rattan path being weaved. And we'll just pretend that path does not look like that. And in fact is even. As we do with every path we see in the game. So something like that. Okay. It's very simple outside. You know, let's not overcomplicate things. Now, what comes after a certain type of genius? Is it the Passover song? No, I think it's another song in between. Specific kind. Oh, it's equal parts fear and admiration. That's somewhere in there, isn't it? I'd say it's ready. It's ready. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. I'm just gonna like look at a list of the songs now. It's really like fun. I should probably stop hyping up too much, because now you might watch it and be like, you know, it's okay or anything, which is fair enough. But there's always a danger when you overhype things a little bit too much. It become a little bit disappointing afterwards, because you sort of set yourself up to be like, whoa, this is crazy. I just been looking at clouds for an animation. Oh, they won't object to a brand new friend. I forgot about that one. Mr. Paku, some codependent swear word, BS, Passover. I don't know. It might be Atticus Finch. No, it's probably not. The codependent one's pretty good. I might go watch it again after this, I suppose. I did not look at any of the shots. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what I normally do. Bertha, home of baskets. That's what I normally do, right? I look at other people's interpretations of the prompt. I'm also getting the Wikipedia page up so I remember about this. What's the title of this? Yeah, I'll take a photo. Bertha's Blue Vacation Home. Bungalow of Cozy Baskets. Okay, hold on, that's what it's called. Bungalow of Cozy Baskets. Ah, that's a really good idea. Some people used the wooden wall dividers, I suppose. Actually, that's not like a good place for you to stand, but mainly because it's quite central. Zoom up a bit. How do I get rid of me? But just something like that. You know, she looks pleasantly delighted. But they use the wooden separators thing to give more of a crisscross sort of feel to it in general. I think that's very clever. I mean, I feel like baskets is just like a really weird sort of prompt in the first place, to be honest. But I do like the fact that it's very different. And I mean, a lot of these are very nice sort of customizations. I think it's hard to really hone in on the basket idea. It's a little bit restrictive with what we got in Animal Crossing. But we'll give it longer. Yeah, I'm going to pre-record one more episode. I forgot. I guess I'll choose one from a cafe or restaurant this time. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, as we loading screen. Bye bye for now.